Welcome everybody, welcome to Lurker101 plays Wasteland 2 Blind. Now in episode 0, you saw me mess about with their character creator. Since then I've spent a few hours in the creator, I've made my own team, gave them all little backstories, I've thought long and hard about what I want. And now you get to see it. First of all, we have Melissa, our leader. She's all set up as a leader. Quickly show you, and her backstory, blah blah blah, get past this. More charisma, intelligence and awareness than anything else, bit more luck. Slight skill in handguns, barter, leadership, and she's a smart mouth. 21-year-old atheist, Russian born. Biography. She may not be the biggest or the brightest, but with her senses being as quick as her tongue, Melissa has always been a natural born leader. Although young, she has already seen her fair share of battles, and while the brutality of the Wasteland has destroyed her faith in the gods, it has not eroded her faith in humanity. That's our leader. Next, we've got our mercenary, Samael. More orientated towards fighting and more covert stuff, lockpicking, safe cracking, good work blade and an assault rifle. He's a hard ass and skilled outdoors. Former mercenary, just skilled all round. 37-year-old European, doesn't bother with religion and smokes sticks. Samael is an old survivor and a former mercenary with a knack for getting both in and out of trouble. He joined up with the Rangers purely for an opportunity. What kind of opportunity he meant, only he knows. And next we have Erinese, the Brute. Catered towards heavy weapons, well, catered towards just brute force, literally. Heavy weapons, brute force, and blunt weapons in case he runs out of bullets, he'll just twat ya. More coordinated and lucky than anything else. Massive strength, subpar intellect. He's an indigenous American. Doesn't smoke. Age 24, because couldn't think of any other number that would fit. Erinese may not be the smartest man in the Wasteland, but with his sheer size and strength, he never had to be. Although he has the size, strength, smarts, and grace of a granite statue, he is a gentle giant with a heart of pure gold. He joined up with the Rangers simply because he believed it to be the right thing to do. And now we've got our little tinkerer, the mechanic, Megatsune. Intelligent and lucky. Not that strong, but she is pretty. And she'll tinker with just about anything, from a toaster, to mechanics, to computers, to your heart. Had to give her some sort of weapon, so pray and spray with some machine guns. An 18-year-old Asian girl, not saying what Asia, but Asian. Again, Megatsune is clearly Japanese. A traumatized child of the wastes. Her parents were beaten to death before her eyes by roving marauders while she was forced to watch. Afterwards, she was beaten and left for dead. It is unknown how she survived her ordeal, but she buries herself in whatever tinkering project she can to distract her mind from the memories. She joined the Rangers in the hopes that she could prevent others from suffering just as she had. Bit of a sad backstory there, but I like it. Took us a while to think that one up. But that's our team. Now, let's get into it. Seasoned, obviously, because I don't want to do rookie. Better than that. And Ranger, I don't know what I'm doing. It would appear that seasoned is good for me anyway, because I'm used to like the Fallout and Arcanum. Now for the long intro scene.
What comes after the end? I don't know. Neither did they. They were just an Army engineer battalion, constructing roads and bridges deep in the middle of the Arizona nowhere. They didn't know why Armageddon had come. They'd heard radio chatter about an attack on some space-based missile platform. But who had attacked it, or why? No one knew. What they did know is that the politicians and the generals had finally ended the world. Now, everything was gone. They took over a federal prison for a fort, kicked out the convicts, got busy starting from scratch. Maybe it was an act of mercy. Maybe they figured that the prisoners would die out in the harsh new world. Whichever, it came back to bite the engineers in the ass. Cultists, criminals, cannibals. They've been living with the fallout ever since. Good people had survived too, called for help in the night. And those engineers, those common soldiers, could not stand by and see them die. So they came out of their fort, and they helped the survivors defend their homes. And for that, they earned a new name, a proud name, the Desert Rangers. Now, Rangers, I know at times it seems our cause is hopeless. And I know it's hard to say goodbye to a brother in arms. But I want you to know something else. That no Ranger who dies in the line of duty will ever be forgotten. Nor will he have ever died in vain or unavenged. Thank you, recruits.
A stiff, bearded older man wearing a hand-worn ranger uniform and a battered old cowboy hat. General Vargas walks with a cane, but he's not helpless. He wears a pearl-handled revolver on his hip, and there are a lot of notches on the barrel.
I appreciate you coming to Captain Ace's retirement party when you hardly knew the man. Appropriate, too, seeing as how investigating his death will be your first duty as a Desert Ranger.
But now what? Do I have to type here or something? Ah! How did he die, sir?
Ace had been trying to locate a faint radio signal, which has lately been giving us cause for concern. We gave him 3 repeater units and sent him to hook them up to 3 remote radio towers. This would have allowed us to get a fix on the signal. But sadly, Ace was murdered by unknown assailants right after hooking up the first tower, and his logbook and the last 2 repeater units were stolen.
Ah, so it looks like I can switch between all the characters, get them to chat. Looks like they all say pretty much the same thing at this point. Try that one. The signal a threat, sir?
The voice on those broadcasts disturbed me greatly. It talked crazy talk about a future where man and machine would be one. Worse, it talked about us, the Desert Rangers, specifically. It said it was coming for us.
You think the logbook was stolen, sir?
Don't know, but it wasn't on Ace's person when he was found. Look for it. It might have some clues as to his death.
Repeat the unit, sir.
When you get back to the Citadel, talk to our radio expert, Wade Woodson, if you want to know more about the technical details. All I know is the repeaters will upgrade the towers and allow us to zero in on the mystery signal.
Where are the radio towers?
I'll give you the locations of the towers once you have the repeaters in hand. More important to find them first.
Happy to be given the opportunity, sir. But are you sure we're ready?
Yeah, I know. You've hardly found your feet with us, and here I am sending you on a mission that already got 1 Ranger killed. Well, I wish I had another option, but the Desert Rangers are spread a little thin right now. Ranger teams Abel and Charlie are out west trying to stop a range war out there from becoming straight-up genocide. And Team Baker is up north looking for a way through the radiation that's cut us off from Vegas. I'm afraid the next generation is going to have to lead the charge on this one.
It's a mission, sir.
The mission is this. Search the area where Ace's body was found, and do your best to recover his logbook and the repeater units. Then call in your report. If you find the repeaters, I may send you on to finish his mission. Ace's death must be avenged, and it will be. But finding the signal he died trying to track down is just as important. Besides, I got the sneaking suspicion that when you find the one, you'll find the other.
Where is this area, sir?
It's about a day's walk east from here. I'll mark it on your map.
Right. So it looks like it's going to be more like the Fallout maps.
There you go.
Call in, sir.
Yes, call in on your radio. Your radio is your lifeline to Ranger Citadel. We'll be calling you with alerts and updates on your current missions, and sending you new missions when we receive distress calls. As Rangers, it is your sworn duty to respond to those calls. That is the contract we made with the people of Arizona when we opened for business.
When can we enter the Citadel, sir?
Once you prove yourself, the Citadel will be your new home. Consider this mission the final test of your training. If you succeed, you are welcome within our walls. If you fail, then you aren't cut out to be a Desert Ranger, and we won't let you in.
So we'll get to use our speech skills here. It's a waste of time having Megatsune and Erenice use them speech skills, so let's try Melissa. Surely, sir, the success of the mission is more important than testing us. If you want us to find these signals, shouldn't you let us in so we can stop one every what? Edward World Town.
Using logic on me, eh?
Everything we need to succeed.
Smartass.
Yep.
Logic and observation will change some folks' minds, and you can catch people in lies that way. But sometimes it only makes them mad, so be careful. In this case, you're right. I should let you in, but I got a feeling about you four. You got depths you don't even know you have, and it's going to take adversity to tap them. So I'm sending you out undergunned and unprepared, just to see what it brings out of you. You'll thank me later.
I'm pretty sure I will.
Maybe.
Thank you, sir. We'll do our best.
Good luck out there, recruits.
Right, taking this shovel straight away. Let Ebenezer take it. He's the big brute, he can handle it. Right, let's check our inventory straight away. So, he's got pipe bombs, 5.56 ammo, M2, and a barbed wire bat. And that takes 5.56s, right. Melissa with a VP 91Z. And bare knuckles. Painkillers and 38 cal. Samael with a knife and an M1. Painkillers, smokes. And a Megatune with a Grazer, 38 cal. Painkillers and basic trauma kit. Nice. Right. More familiar with that now. Skills, dossier. Right, so she's already gained experience. Nice. Right, is there anything else? Let's have a look at that. Eli Ace, born a man, died Desert Ranger. PFC Bernard Asif. Lance Colonel Ken Stone. Dr. Mike Scott. Cadet Zombra. Captain Christopher Brock Noteboom lived his life to the Ranger Code. Right, we're gonna explore this area a bit. We're not gonna read all the gravestones. Look at that, we've got stuff to do. Should head A straight away. That's... Can we rotate the map at all? It doesn't look like I can. Should really go through the instructions, but... Grenadier Major No Gebitz. Let's have a chat with him. Good to see you, recruits. Afraid I can't open this door for you yet. The Desert Ranger, in scarred but spotless combat armor, stands at attention before the doors of the Ranger Citadel. He gives you a friendly salute. Now, the first thing I'm wondering is this going to be more like Arcanum, where instead of having to rely on their map for travel, you can literally walk the entire distance? A kindly older woman in standard issue Ranger garb. She seems occupied counting goods and organizing crates. Aside from the clothes, she's a picture of a loving grandmother. You could swear she smells faintly of fresh baked cookies. Savanada. Well, hello, recruits. Welcome to Solveig Sunrise. Happy to trade whenever you like. An honor to make your acquaintance. Always nice to see new faces around here, and a pleasure to make sure they have everything they need before they head out into the big bad world. Nice to meet you too, Solveig. What's your story? Oh, it's not so interesting. I grew up in a village near here, but I was already a grandmother twice over when the Desert Rangers moved into the Citadel. I saw how much good the Rangers were doing, and I wasn't up to much with the children moved to other villages to start their own families. It was a little unconventional for an old lady to start to go through basic training, but I pulled my weight and earned my star. I may not be too useful in forward operations, but I've got a lot of experience keeping people well fed and well clothed. I can run a drill press with the best of them, so General Vargas has me help Sergeant Melson run the supply, and I help Captain Mercaptain in the workshop now and again. See you later. Aberforth. Wait, what? So I'm guessing these are recruits or potential recruits. Ah, that's how I do it. Middle mouse button. Anyway, let's go out into the big bad world. We've got to head east. Look at the area where he was killed.
Ranger Team Echo, this is Ranger Command. Come in.
This is Ranger Team Echo.
Roger, Echo 1. Just making sure your radio is working. I'll be your dispatcher from here on out. I also wanted to give you a little heads up on your water situation. If you've all got full canteens, you should have enough water to reach the place where Ace died with plenty to spare. But if you're going to go exploring, you'll want to fill up again at any oasis you can find.
Right.
Remember, your main priority is to recover the repeater units Ace was carrying. Once you've got the devices, you'll be headed to Ag Center and High Pool to install them. But we'll talk about that after you acquire the repeaters. We must, of course, bring Ace's killers to justice. But right now, that's secondary to discovering the location of that signal.
Does that mean you went always to the dispatcher?
Until now, Woodson's been our dispatcher. But Ace's death made me realize I've spent too many years in my office, walled off from the world and how it's changing. I need to know what's going on out there, and I figure the best way to do that is to start listening to the people's problems. So, I've decided that from now on, I'll be the one fielding calls and talking in your ear when you head out into the wastes. Don't let that make you self-conscious or nothing.
So it's important to stay in radio contact with you.
It is vital that all teams stay in radio contact with me here at the base. We get distress calls from all over our jurisdiction and sometimes beyond. Towns or farms or mines being attacked by raiders, mutant beasts, what have you. We field those calls here and then dispatch whichever team is closest to the problem.
Roger, out.
10-4 Echo 1, carry on. Ranger Command out.
Right then. Let's open our map. Yep, thought it would be M. Head to the radio tower. Let's travel. Haha, this is nice. Are there different way to do things? Right, what's this? Geiger counter from the looks of things. Whoa, what's that? Oasis. Yes, I'll fill the contains. Whoa! Bugger off out there quickly. Travel. So radiation is going to be a big thing here. How much of the waste is radiated, I wonder. Yes, I want to enter the radio tower. I should really expected radiation to be a big thing. Citadel base, this is Echo 1.
When you reach the area where Ace's body was found, give it a good going over. The folks that picked him up said it looked like he crawled there. Maybe you can find some tracks leading to where he was attacked. Copy?
Copy.
10-4 Echo 1 and check in immediately with any new info. Those repeater units are a top priority. Ranger Command out.
Oh, I think that's a clue. As you look around at the sandy soil, you see crusty red patches of blood. Let's follow the blood trail then. What's that? There's nothing to distinguish this stench of desert scrub from any other stretch of desert scrub, except for the blood. What's that? Conversation skills. Keywords. Right, so I can actually type in there what I want as well as clicking command dialogue prompts. The radio is your party's lifeline back to the Ranger Citadel HQ. Through it, you will receive vital updates on your main objectives, as well as possible side missions, if you were so inclined. You may also pick up calls from other inhabitants of the Wasteland from time to time. Nice to know that. The trail of Ace's blood leads to a chain-link enclosure. Rising from within it is a tall radio tower, its rusted struts moaning in the ever-present Wasteland wind. Guess we're conversing with Spike Alpha. If you want to play in our backyard, you gotta pay. 15 scrapper will break your faces, and my dog will eat your corpses. But your backyard is in the Ranger's front yard, so it cancels out, right? Go ahead through while I try to figure that out. Let's have a look at that then. Splattered with blood, this console is connected to the radio tower's transmitter with a cobbled together collection of wires.
Well, let me tell you Matthias's law, friends. Matthias's law is vengeance. And soon, Matthias's law will stretch all the way to Arizona and kill those so-called upholders of justice, the Desert Rangers.
I guess he's a bad guy then. A torn page from a Ranger logbook. Only a few words are legible. Let's have a look at that. The page is smeared with oil and dirt, but some of it is still legible. August 10th. Following the snake squeezing seller from Vale Nomad. Wanted Ranger protection on his way to Blood. Nice of him to share his water, but I wish the boring son of a bitch would shut up. It wasn't that indecipherable, pal. Right. I thought as much. I thought our clothing could be changed along the way. Blood and oil mixed in the sand. This must have been where Ace and his mysterious assailant duked it out. But was it with these? Follow the oil. Probably wasn't with those trunks. They're probably just, I don't know, wrong place, wrong time. A severed plastic leg lies on the ground, leaking an oily black liquid from torn hoses, tangled and caught on some rock half buried in the sand. The stuff has puddled, half congealed, beneath the leg and a metal bone, visible through the hard plastic, points towards more dark patches leading up a nearby incline. I'm gonna take that. Ebenezer, you're the pack mule. Right, let's go up the incline and see what we can see. Hang on, what's in here? The logbook contains information on the various missions and tasks the Rangers have acquired. The buttons at the top allow you to view missions you have flagged as important, are ongoing, or have resolved. Additionally, you can sort the list by selecting the Sort By property from the drop-down box. Okay. Can I go in there? It looks like it has goods. Great. Maybe there's treasure. Ooh, head drop. Right, you're getting the med pack, because you know what to do with it. Energy cell. Pack mule. And a head wrap. Let's give it to Melissa. Let's not give it to Melissa. Let's give it to Megatsune. Right. Which way does the oil go? Goes this way. And we'll enter this crack in the wall. And more treasure. Basic trauma kit. Megatsune. Pocket medic pack. Megatsune again. I cancel. I think she's got a med kit, so Melissa can have one. Erenese can have one. And Erenese can have one. Whoa. Where are you going? You're not leading shit. Let's kill it! Ouch! It's a toad. We should be wiping it out. Right. How many points do we have to waste? Where do I find me hit points? And alright, action points. So let's move Melissa out. No, you're closest. Oh wait, gotta press F2, have I? No. I've got to wait till his turn. Bloody hell, it's got a lot of damage as well. Right, I'm going to try the headshot. Only 23 to hit. I'm not going to try the headshot. Let's crouch down. Not enough EP. Ouch! That was bad. He's in trouble. Got nothing in that gun. So why are you carrying it, pal? Headshots a waste of time. Let's just slash. And again. 2 points left, so skedaddle, mate. And you don't have anything in your M2. Shame. 2 EP, whichever way you slice it. This is gonna hurt ya. This is not gonna hurt ya. Right, Megatsune. Get out of the way and open fire. Oh! The tech girl had a weapon jam. And she's bleeding out. Megatsune has died and will always be remembered. That was bad. You're gonna have to get in close. And the Barbie bat. And turn. Damn it! She's got no weapons. What's going on? Did the frog take her? Ah! This is not going well. Come on, finish it off. How badly is this gone? We've only got Ebenezer left. Run away! Yeah. Your life has ended in the Wasteland. Oh, this is Fallout 1 all over again. I'm just going to end this here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very, very much for watching. This has been Lurker101 playing Wasteland 2, blind. And getting his arse handed to him. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.